bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see.
Okay, so if you've watched some of the past episodes, you'll see we're here again. We have another brand new carburetor. This has been quite an ongoing battle. I was having issues, so I bought a new carburetor. A new carburetor still wasn't working, was still having issues. So what I narrowed it down to was that we had a problem with the fuel pump. Was the fuel pump pressure was way too high. It was just shooting gas into the carburetor. Now, we put the fuel regulator on there and regulated the pressure, and it seemed to be working okay, but still just wasn't right. So I got frustrated and I decided to take the new carburetor down to the shop, and I pulled the top off of it, and this is what I found. Is metering rods. Both sets of metering rods are bent. The ends are literally bent. On this one and that one. The little ball that's in the bottom down there is literally rusted. Like, it's rusted. The other thing, the needle is set down in there. There's supposed to be a spring that holds this needle to the float. The float goes down, it pulls it back out. Piece of wire is not there. So the needle was basically just sitting in there. No way to pull it back down once it got jammed up in there. So yeah, not happy. So yeah, it's basically completely garbage. On the bright side, I contacted them and they sent me a new one. I don't know if I got the one from the guy was either hungover from a 3-day weekend or was getting ready to take that 3-day weekend, but whoever did that carburetor just didn't do it. I mean, it was crap. It's total crap. But anyway, they sent us another brand new one. So in the meantime, I put the old one back on, and like I said, the problem I had was it was the same thing. It was like the float was stuck, just gas constantly shooting out of it. I did put the old one back on with the regulator now, and it works fine. It's working fine right now. But I'm still going to go ahead and switch this out, and I'm going to keep that old one as a backup. So yeah, there was issues with the carburetor, but two, there was definitely an issue with the fuel pressure, because the old carburetor, which didn't work, now works. And like I said, the first time it would start perfectly the first time, and then after that the pressure was so high it just kept forcing gas, and literally 10 minutes later gas would be spraying out of that old carburetor. Now it's fine. You can start it up, shut it off, come back 10 minutes later, it starts right back up. But yeah, so that's what we do now is we gotta do this all over again. Let's see if it works this time. Alright, so this is somewhere we've definitely been a few times. This outlet here, what I noticed is when I put my little insert in here, the little green light comes on. But like when I was playing with the vacuum and stuff, if I plug anything into that, it doesn't work. So it, for some reason, has enough juice to light that little LED light, but actually won't run anything and won't charge the phone. And this is kind of an important one. So we got a bigger one. We'll have to see if this is going to work. Nice tight rubber cap. This rubber cap is loose and off, so God knows how much water's gotten in there. It is rusty in there. The problem being is getting these things out again. Oh, we're down here again. Yeah, I was afraid of that. Oh man. Yeah. This big old honking thing is much bigger than the one I took out, so I'm going to have to cut this. The dash was assembled 1/11/89. That was a while ago. So, let me take my big honker and take this down to the shop and see what I can do with it. Alright, so what I did was I took it down. I used a step bit. And since it was a little bigger and closer to the edge, what I did was I drilled and I pushed down while I was doing it. That way it drilled more to that side. And then I just put a piece of vinyl on it because I broke. Even this stuff's coming off. But that's so old, it's just coming off. So first thing we're gonna do is put our key back in. All right. So, well, good thing. This powerful son of a gun. One good thing about this is it does have an extra fuse now, which is good because the last thing you want to do is screw up your phone. Doing the best I can today. I'm shaky. I'm in rough shape. I've been working like crazy. That's not really cool, but I used a red wire for what should be a ground. It's so hard to work in this dang little space. This has a little plus and negative on the back. I think what I'm going to do while I have this up here, somebody had already done that a little bit on that edge. Like I said, nothing's gonna be easy. I don't know how they did this. I cannot get my hand even close. And I don't ever want to do that again. Hopefully, with any luck, that's working. See if what we did was right. It works now. That's a pain in the butt for one little bitty old outlet. But that's how boat work goes.